7-4 Longhorns. 2 on the shot clock. A spin in the lane. Bank shot no good. Rebound taken down by Sasha Washington. Takes it down for Vandy. Washington on the move to the left, looking for Blakes. Can't find the circle. Minwatanda. Minwatanda guarded by Older. 15 on the shot line. Dump pass underneath to Sasha Washington. And Washington missed the layup, but able to get the offensive rebound. They'll get a fresh 20. Yvonne spins. Okay, they're looking to save it, but it's turned over. Harmon has it on the move. Harmon a pitch out, a right corner 3 on the way. Nope. Long rebound by Kyla Oldcare. Back to the hoop, lays it up, no good, but a travel first. Horowitz, Feinberg, and Horowitz and Daniels Berry 4 times are the first 2 to crack the chat. Thank you both for tuning in. The stream just started. The everything had just started. Shay Ralph in her 5th season as coach of Vanderbilt, and you're going to see me moving a lot around to complete the setup. Gilvan in the front court, outside right, at the top of the circle is Minwatanda. Blake's fakes at the foul line, right. Minwatanda bounce pass underneath to Del Rosario. A pitch out, 3 ball by Passat, good. Justin Passat ties the game at 7 with 6:27 remaining in the first quarter. Just getting started from Vanderbilt. Here's Booker with a foul line jump. Nope. Rebound taken down by Gilvan. Chance for the lead for the Commodores. Gilvan in the front court, skips on the dribble, works her way to the foul line. Now has it right to the key, works off a Minwatanda's screen and comes up shooting and hitting. Vanderbilt in front 9-7. 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Going to move Carlton back to Harmon. Right baseline jumper. Nope. Rebound Vandy as Minwatanda brings it down. Outlet pass on the floor. Vanderbilt able to pick it up. And now Blakes has it in the front court. On the cut is Govan all the way to the hoop. Had her shot blocked with a foul called. Kyla Oldcare with a foul. That's her first and the first team foul. Minwatanda will shoot a pair, and she hits the first one. 10-7 in favor of the Vanderbilt Commodores. Second rebound, second free throw up, second free throw out. Rebound taken down by Madison Booker. Booker in the front court with a wraparound dribble, stops, pops, in and out. Rebound Minwatanda. The long outlet pass to Blakes. Blakes on the fly into the lane on Harmon. Missed it. Blake's able to get it back over the rim. Has it right of the lane. Comes out. Nearly picked off. It's out of bounds. Which way? Stays with Vanderbilt. Okay, now that we got that out, scoreboard straight out. So because we just have it in play to Blakes. Blakes pops a 3 from the right wing. Short. Booker the rebound. Among the trees, Booker comes out with it on the dribble, left to right. Madison Booker around the flying into the front court, drives it right of the lane. Dump pass underneath is blocked by shot is blocked from Justice Carlton. Blake's on the fly back the other way. Pitch out right corner to Gavon. Gavon, a 3 from the right wing, good. And Vanderbilt is now up by 6, 13-7. Not the start that Texas wants on the road. They've already lost 2 in conference play. Here's Harmon off to the right. Harmon to Carlton, now to Booker on the left wing. Booker on the approach, 3-point stripe, loops a pass underneath to Oldcare. Oldcare spins in the lane and shoots it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Vanderbilt. Here they come on the push. Gilvan turns on the dribble. She'll step back for 3. That one's good, and Vanderbilt's on the roll. They lead 16-7 with 4:13 remaining in the opening quarter. Hey. They will not call a timeout. They, meaning Texas, they're going to try to play through it. 4 minutes for the quarter. Harmon on the move to the right. Back left is Oldcare. Hands it off to Carlton. Carlton back to Old Care underneath the Booker. Turnaround shot in the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has it front court to the left. Blakes has it out front. Gilvan now has it between the rings out to the right. Blakes with a wraparound dribble on Booker. Back left to Menwintanda. Holds left of the key, 6 on the clock. Menwintanda works the top of the circle, now gives it to Blakes. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Blakes on the attack all the way to the hole. Right hand layup is good. And Texas wants time. And the number 5 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, led by the leading scorer in the nation, the super sophomore, Michaela Blakes, are off to an 18-7 lead. Okay, now I see the mistake I made with this scoreboard. Now I see the mistake I made with the scoreboard. So the adjustments that I am going to make. That should give us a clock. It does. All right. We got that in there. We got that in there. If y'all like this, everything that we're doing behind the scenes, and I hope you do, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you feel so kind as to Snowman or his family, that would be great also. There was a lot of testing I was doing this afternoon on the way in. Texas versus Vandy, says Victor Locke. Victor, welcome. And I'm going to put this over here because, you know, got to be able to see the darn thing. How is it? So what you all are getting, it not only is this top 5 matchup tonight, you're also getting a look behind the scenes. And you're getting a look to see how Snowman prepares for the how he prepares for the game. And I'm going to take you on a full behind the scenes tour. Victor knows how much preparation I put into this. Dr. K knows how much prep I put into this. I mean, she lent me a big assist this afternoon. Michaela Blakes is the player to watch for Vanderbilt. She leads the nation in scoring at just under 26 points per game. Blakes and Gilvan, the dynamic duo, have 9 points by themselves. Texas, 3 for 13 from the field, have only 7 as a team. Both of these teams are 23-2 coming into tonight. Vanderbilt has a half game lead on Texas in the SEC as we are pointed toward our coverage of the SEC tournament. Back on the floor for Texas, it's Old Care, Harmon, Lee, Sidbury is on the floor for the first time. Taya Sidbury, the 6'1 senior from Salt Lake City, and of course the super sophomore Madison Booker. Harmon in the front court. Sidbury, Booker has it off to the left, directing traffic. Here comes Booker on the drive all the way to the hole, lays it up. Good, and a foul called. Madison Booker gets in the scorebook. And she might be hurt. Well, she said she's okay. And she has a definite limp going on. Oh! Yeah, she got banged into she banged into Blakes. Blakes got called for the foul. That's her first. Booker gets ready. The free throw is good. And Booker is okay. She is up and she is running. 18 to 10. Vanderbilt leads by 8. On the floor for the first time is Aga Makarat out of Poland. She's on the floor. Washington has it at the top of the circle, falls down on the dribble, in trouble. Olcare trying to tie her up, and she does. So your lineup for Vanderbilt is Blakes, Gilvan, Menwintanda, 3 of the starters. Makarat on the floor along with Del Rosario. And now a chance to cut it to 6 or 5 with a long one. Harmon brings it up. Texas left to right in the first half. Vanderbilt has hit their last 3 field goals. Texas is 1 out of their last 9. That was the 3-point play by Booker. Here's Rory Harmon on the move to the left, throws it out of bounds. And Texas has come out real tight to start the game. Again, resetting your lineups for Texas. Kyla Oldcare, Rory Harmon, along with Jordan Lee, Taya Sidbury, and Madison Booker. And now on the run is Gilvan, flying to the hole, had her shot blocked, but a foul called. And Aubrey Gilvan shoots a pair. Vanderbilt has come out smoking in this first quarter. Gilvan gets ready. Shoots the first one. Good. Aubrey Gilvan, the 5'6" freshman from Deerfield, Illinois, the former Loyola Academy Rambler. The second free throw is good. So the youngins are paying off for Vanderbilt so far. They lead by 10, 20 to 10, and 2.5 left in the quarter. Harmon off to the left. Harmon works off the Booker screen, has it between the circles, works her way back to the right, in on Gilvan, stops, baseline jump, good. Rory Harmon with her second bucket of the game, and it's now 20 to 12, and 2:15 remaining in the opening quarter as Texas will turn on the pressure. Gilvan brings it up. See, I knew I'd be able to find my groove. It wouldn't take long. And now a steal by Booker. Booker gets to it at Sidbury on the fly. Missed the layup. Ball tipped out of bounds. And it's out of bounds to Vanderbilt. Top 5 matchup we have for you tonight. 2:02 left in the opening quarter. 20 to 12, favor of the Vanderbilt Commodores. They get all the way. Here's a steal. Booker in the lane. A pitch out. 3-ball on the way. Got it. That 3-point goal was scored by Jordan Lee, the 6-foot sophomore from Stockton, California. And it's 3 to 15, 148 left quarter. Gilvan skips the dribble and brings it up. Gilvan picks up the dribble. Now plays it out to the right to Del Rosario. No, Menwintanda, I beg your pardon. Blakes has it off to the left. Blakes on the drive all the way to the hoop. Right-hand layup, good. 22 to 15, 9 seconds for the quarter. Harmon back the other way. Substitution coming for Vanderbilt in just a moment. Sidbury to Booker. On the right side, Jordan Lee. Lee kills the dribble, finds Booker in the right corner, 15 to shoot. Booker, chest pass to Sidbury. Sidbury on the lane, 10 short of the rim. Rebound on for Olden after it. Sidbury comes up and a jaw. 22 to 15 in favor of the Vanderbilt Commodores with 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Memorial Gym in Nashville, Tennessee. The campus of Vanderbilt University is where the now Gilvan in a hurry back the other way. Gilvan on the drive, throws the shot up and in. What? She threw up a horse shot and it went in. 50 seconds for quarter, 24-15 Vanderbilt. Texas has it in play. Off to the right is Brianna Preston. Preston dancing on the dribble left of the key. Preston kills the dribble. Guarded by Blakes. Now they dump it low to Sidbury. Pitch out front, Jordan Lee. Lee on the drive. Spins in the lane. Travel, no call. Underneath to Olcare. Double fake. Shoots it up. No good. Menwintanda to the rebound. 30 seconds for the quarter. 2 different. Shot clock to game clock. Gilvan back the other way. Now to McCard. Back to Gilvan in the left corner. Gilvan holds and looks. Now keeps her dribble and works it out near the timeline. 14 to shoot, 16 on the big one. Gilvan deep on the right wing. Gilvan on the drive into the lane. A pitch out left side. Menwentana 3, good. And now Vanderbilt has extended the lead to 12, and that's the quarter. Done with 1, and it's all Commodores. They lead the Texas Longhorns 27-15. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on Snowman Multimedia Sports. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Wright's class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore the world with his wife Lauren and their 1-year-old son. But in September of 2024, everything changed. Chris was diagnosed with a rare aggressive brain tumor. Since then, he's been in constant, grueling treatment, traveling out of state almost every other week, from last-minute flights to long hotel stays to meals and rental cars. The bills add up fast. Chris is now a part of an international clinical trial, a treatment path that gives real hope. But staying in the fight means staying in the program, and staying in the program means more travel, more time away, and more mounting expenses. So now it's our turn to show up for him. Join us at Climb for Chris, featuring live music from Maggie Speaks, great food, drinks, raffles, and a community ready to stand tall. Every dollar raised goes toward Chris's medical and travel costs so he can focus on healing, not bills. Every $10 makes a difference. And if you can't give today, sharing the page. Time for the second quarter, 27-15 in favor of the Vanderbilt Commodores. The Texas shooting in the first quarter was abysmal. There was one point where the guard line for Vanderbilt had as many points as the entire Texas team. (27-15) Commodores as we get ready for the second quarter. Justin Passat, 6 points in the ball game, 2 for 2 from distance. And your second quarter begins for Vanderbilt with Blakes, Gilvan, Passat, Menwentana, and Washington. So their starters return to the floor. For Texas, they'll come out with Brianna Preston, along with Aaliyah Crump, the 6'1" freshman from Shakopee, Minnesota. Bria Cunningham, the 6'4" junior from Chula Vista, California. Taya Sidbury in, Madison Booker in. So those are your lineups as we get ready for the second quarter. Texas again, burnt orange top and bottom with white trim, white numbers, and white lettering. Vanderbilt, white top, white bottom, gold numbers and lettering with the numbers trimmed in black. Texas left to right. Texas has it in play. Preston to Sidbury. Now to Crump, back to the left on the right wing. Booker hands it off to the left. Booker on the drive in from the left, stops at the foul line, kills the dribble underneath to Sidbury, a lefty hook, bank no good. Ball on the floor, comes down to Preston, out to Crump, 10 to shoot. Crump wrap around dribble out front to Booker, and got 10-6 on the clock. Booker on the drive, right of the lane, all the way to the hoop, lays it up. Nope. Rebound, Cunningham, she lays it in. 27-17. Vanderbilt comes back the other way as Gilvan has it in the front court. Vanderbilt is 6 of their last 6 in a game. Sasha Washington at the controls, now to Blakes. Blakes with an up fake, placed to Menwentana, a 3-ball left wing, too long. Rebound chase to the corner and chased down by Sasha Washington, but she threw it away to Crump. Ball floor, they scramble for jump ball. It'll belong to Vanderbilt. for this quarter. Thank you, Horowitz. Let me give you the lineups again for Vanderbilt. Michaela Blakes, along with Aubrey Gilvan, Justin Passat, Jacob Menwintanda, and Saka Washington. And for the Texas Longhorns, Brianna Preston, Brianna Preston, Aaliyah Crump, Bria Cunningham, Taya Sidbury, and Madison Booker. Those are your five. They have it in play, and a steal by Cunningham. Outlet pass to Preston. Preston on the fly. In from the right, fakes, dumps it to Sidbury. Now to Cunningham. It in. And the lead is 87-19. 8:29 left in the half. Blakes brings it up for Vanderbilt. Blakes leans over the dribble into the front court. Plays it to Passat. Now Menwintanda has it. Back to Blakes. Blakes on the move to the right. 14 to shoot. Blake stutter step dribble in on Preston. Lost the ball. They put it back. Passat on the drive. And he had to tipped and picked off by Book. Now a chance for the Longhorns to cut it to 6 or 5 with the long one. Booker on the move in the front court. Kills the dribble out front. Out to Preston. Preston on the drive. In from the right step. Slow travel. 4-2 against the Texas Longhorns. Down. They've been having to play from behind for most of this half. Full court pressure now shown by Texas. They have it in play to Passat, who gives it back to Gilvan. Gilvan trots it up. Looks for a play and calls a play out front. Gilvan with a bounce pass at the free throw line from Menwintanda. Hook pass underneath, out of bounds. Schaefer is looking for the ball to go back to Texas. Menwintanda whipped a pass from Washington underneath. It went out of bounds. It'll stay with Vanderbilt with 8:04 left in the half. How's the stream? Is it smooth so far? Keep me posted, please. And we have time on the floor because Schaefer believes that that ball should go to Texas. So they're going to take a look at it. Memorial Gym in Nashville is, well, for me being a stadium, it's weird because you would expect the benches to be on the sideline when they're actually on the baseline. This is 19. Let's pause for this timeout.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered.
All right, 8:04 left in the first half. Texas 27. Vanderbilt 27, Texas 19. And the call on the floor was out of bounds to Vanderbilt. And from the replay I just got to look at, it should be out of bounds to Texas. I want to do a giveaway in the third quarter. If you all want to participate, this side, okay. I want to do a giveaway in the third quarter. You want to participate in the giveaway, then all you have to do is comment giveaway, then drop either a super chat or a Cash App donation of $5 or more, because there's a couple of t-shirts that I have called Hanging Out with the Snowmies that I have, and I want to give one away. I want to give one away. All right, Texas does have the ball, down 8, so they did reverse the call. Preston brings it up. Left to right come the Longhorns. Booker has it at the timeline. Now out front to Crump. Aaliyah Crump bangs into Blakes. Now out to Booker. Booker up fakes. Now drives in on Passat, but Booker had the ball stripped. Gets it to Preston. 18-footer from the right. Too long. Rebound taken down by Washington and Blakes, and we have a jump ball again. Jump will belong to Texas. Baseline left, they look to come in. Bounce pass underneath to Booker, shoots it off the glass and in. And Texas is within 6. 27-21, 7:35 left in the first half. Gilvan brings it up. Blake's, Gilvan, Passat, Minwantanda, and Del Rosario for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Here's Blake's on the move to the right. Blake's on the drive, right of the lane, in on Preston, lays it up, no good. Rebound tip, comes down to Washington momentarily. Washington hands it to Minwantanda, pitch out Gilvan, a 3-ball from the left wing, no good. Rebound taken down by Texas, and we get a loose ball foul against Vanderbilt. It's against Washington. So now Texas has a chance to cut the lead even further. So Washington departs for Vanderbilt. Preston brings it up. Brianna Preston across into the front court against Gilvan. Preston trying to get Gilvan off of her. Lost the ball, and we get a foul on Gilvan out front. Gilvan with her first. And it looked like she went and look coming into Booker. And then it's half. Booker off to the left. Standing dribble with a right hand. Cunningham sets a screen. Booker has it out front. Back left to Crump. Crump takes a 3 from the left wing. Rimming, no. Rebound tip by Booker to Sidbury. Her layup is missed. Washington claims the rebound. Pass right to Blake's. Head to Gilvan. Gilvan started step dribble in from the right. Blake's could have missed the left. Rebound Sidbury. Back comes Preston the other way for the Texas Longhorns. Preston on the drive. Got fouled, no call, but it's called for a travel. What's up, RC? Good to have you with us. Again, I'm doing a giveaway in the third quarter. If you're interested, comment the word, use the hashtag giveaway, and then couple it with a super chat or a cash donation, and you will be entered in the giveaway. $5 or more. Bring Galvan across into the court. Galvin dancing on the dribble off to the left. Wraparound dribble. Works it left of the lane. Comes up shooting and hitting. Galvan with 11. Leads all scores, and it's 29-21 Vanderbilt. 6:10 for the half. Booker standing dribble between the circles. Plays it to Booker on the left wing. Now out front to Crump. Had it tipped away. Crump able to get it back. Aaliyah Crump on the drive. Comes up shooting on an 8-point lead. Lakes into the front court. Bounce past Minwantanda. 3-ball left wing. Rebound Crump. Back they come the other way to Booker. Booker on the fly. Front court to the left. Gives it back to Crump. She'll take a 3 from the left wing. Missed it. Rebound Galvin. Galvin back the other way in the front court. Galvin stops 3-point stripe. Gives it back to Passata. 3 on the way. Good. And Vanderbilt leads by 11, 32-21 and 5.5 for the half. Both of these teams averaging just over 80 points per game. Matter of fact, Vanderbilt at 84.6. Texas about 88 points a game. Here's Harmon with a baseline jump. Left that short. Passat the rebound. Back they come the other way. Blake's on the run. Blake's on the drive. Lays it up and in. And Vanderbilt goes back up by 13. 34-21 Commodores. And the Longhorns want time. 5:07 remains in the first half. It is Vanderbilt 34 and Texas 21 in the top 5 matchup in women's basketball. We'll be back after these messages on Snowman Multimedia Sports.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy.
30-second timeout they took. As Michaela Blakes, who has 8 points in the game now. Galvin has 11 for Vanderbilt to lead all scorers. Passat has 9. Blakes has 8. 7 points for Booker to lead Texas. 6 for Jordan Lee off the bench. Here's Crump off to the right, looking low for Cunningham. Can't get it to her. Booker has it off to the right. Now out front is Crump. Crump with a fake on Passat. Crump on the drive, feeds it right baseline to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive, spins in right baseline and shoots it up no good. Rebound comes down and a loose ball foul against Texas. Justice Carlton with the foul for the 6'1" sophomore out of Katy, Texas. That's her first. And the first team foul against Texas in the second period. 4:44 left in the half. Aubrey Galvin has 11 points and 4 rebounds to lead all scorers. And Texas only has 21 points, and we have 4:40 left in the first half. Galvin brings it up. Vanderbilt's defense has been dynamite. Galvin kills the dribble out front to Washington. Washington holds and looks, gives it back to Galvin. Galvin with a wraparound dribble, works at baseline, and a foul called. The guard line of Galvin have been doing wonders for the Vanderbilt Commodores, and those are only 2 of the reasons why they're the 5th-ranked team in the country. Galvin, the 5'6" sophomore, the former Loyola Rambler, will bring it in on the baseline. Baseline left, she looks to come in. Galvin will allow play to Blakes. 7 in a row for Vanderbilt. Texas has not scored in over 3 minutes. On the right side is Passat for 3. Air ball. Rebound taken down by Texas. On the run is Jordan Lee flying in, lays it up. Nope, foul call. Jordan Lee shoots 2. Lee will shoot a pair. And Passat departs with her second foul. Jordan Lee, the 6' sophomore from Stockton, California, drills the free throw, making it 34-22 and 4:15 remaining in the half. Texas will have to make some adjustments in the second half. They're going to get this one on the road. Second attempt on the way, short. Ball volleyball around and saved by Texas underneath this Cunningham. She's fouled. No, it's just out of bounds to the Texas Longhorns. Judd saved it in play for the Texas Longhorns. And now they'll have it in. They'll bring it in. Baseline left. Roy Harmon will do the honors. They fixed shot. Madison Booker's laughing at issuing a warning here. Baseline left, they look to come in. They come into Booker. Left baseline jumper in and out and back in again. Their first bucket in their first points in 3.5 minutes. Lead is 10. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Galvin with a bounce pass to Washington, left of the circle. Washington looking for help, falls down on the dribble. Blake's able to rescue it. 16 on the shot clock. Blake's out front. Blake's had the ball tipped away, but a foul called on Cunningham. And you have to wonder when Coach Schaefer is going to come back with his starters. They were both laughing. And Booker were laughing. It's good to see that. This is a competition. This is fun. Here's Blake's 20-footer head of the key. Good. 36-24. Vanderbilt leads. Their biggest lead has been 13. 3:38 remaining in the first. In the front court is Rory Harmon. Harmon on the move to the right. Kills the dribble. Now finds Lee. Dump low to Cunningham. Underneath the judge. Double fake, and she shoots it in. Looking for the foul. Didn't get it. 36-26. 3:20 for the half. Right back comes Blake's 18-footer. Rimming. No. Rebound Booker. Now a chance to get back to single digits for Texas. Booker hustles it up. Booker on the drive. Pitch out left corner. A Judd 3. No. Long rebound taken down by Galvin. 2-on-1 the other way. Galvin in the front court against Jordan Lee. Galvin on the drive. Right of the lane. All the way to the hoop. In on Lee and lays it in. Galvin with 13. And the lead is 12. 30-26 and 2:50 for the half. Harmon brings it back the other way. Harmon into the front court outside left. Works off the Judd screen. On the right side is Lee. Jordan Lee leans over the dribble. 15 on the clock. Harmon directing traffic off to the left. Works off the Judd screen again. Harmon on the dribble right of the lane. Stops. Baseline jump. Rimming. No. Ball out of bounds. Belongs to Vanderbilt. And now they have a chance to take their biggest lead of the ball game. Galvin reminds me of Caitlin Clark in a way with the way she carries the ball, doesn't commit a turnover, and she just flips the shot over her head. Aubrey Galvin had 30 points Monday against Oklahoma. She's got 13 right now, 5 of 6 from the free throw. Underneath to Blake, she shoots it in and draws the foul. The lead is 14 and a chance to get 15. And good stop by Blake's in the lane. That is just one of the reasons why she is the leading scorer in the nation. So 5th-ranked Vanderbilt leads 4th-ranked Texas 40-26 with a free throw to come. Blake's for the free throw. Good. She ties game-high honors with 13. 41-26 and 2:15 remains in the half. Breonna Preston back on the floor for Texas. They have come out flatter than a pancake in this game so far. Preston finds Lee in the right corner. Lee standing dribble. Now finds Preston out front. Booker directing traffic. Guarded by Mwintanda. Booker directing traffic again. Time on left. Booker on the attack. Left baseline jumper. Nope. Rebound Galvin. Back comes Vanderbilt the other way. Galvin with a wraparound dribble against Booker. Galvin across into the front court outside right. Spins on the dribble right of the lane. Gives it to Blake's 18-footer. Nope. Rebound to Vanderbilt. Here comes Blake's on the drive right of the lane again. All the way. Steps through and shoots it in. Ayanna Mitchell came up with that rebound, the junior from Colorado Springs. And Vanderbilt up by 17. Here comes out. Just ended by Texas. 80 seconds for the half. 43 for Vanderbilt. 28 for Texas. Blake's in the front court, working her way to the left. Blake's with a scissor dribble, works it out front, stops at the free throw line, kills the dribble, whips a pass out to the corner for Makarat, dump low Mwintanda, bangs on Booker, goes up, shoots it up, and in. Man, they are scoring every which way. 45-28 Vanderbilt. 50 seconds for the half. We're inside of the Fanatics' final minute. In the left corner is Jordan Lee. She works her way in the lane. 10-footer. Good. 23 rebounds for Vanderbilt. You know, Vanderbilt has twice as many turnovers as Texas, and yet they hold a 15-point lead. 11 different shot clock to game clock. Blake's has it out front, guarded by Preston. You can expect Texas to turn on the pressure in the second half. Here comes Blakes. Stops, whips a pass underneath to Ayana Mitchell, who lays it in. Mitchell with her first bucket, and it's 47-30. 10 seconds. Texas desperately needs points. 7 seconds, now 6. Preston directing traffic. 4. Preston on the attack, out of the lane, steps through. 15-4. Rebound on the floor, and that's the half. Not a good half if you're the Texas Longhorns. A great half if you're the Vanderbilt Commodores. You score at the end of the first half. It is Vanderbilt 47 and Texas 30. We'll come back with our halftime act after this. This is SEC Women's Basketball, and you're hearing it live on Snowman Multimedia Sports.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
$47-30. The Vanderbilt Commodores lead the Texas Longhorns. And it was all Vanderbilt from the word go. And as we take a look at our team stats, and thank you, Horowitz, for the PayPal donation. Very much appreciated. Vanderbilt was 18 of 29 from the floor for 62%. Texas 13 of 40 for 33%. Vanderbilt 5 of 10 from distance. Texas 2 for 6. 6 of 7 from the free throw line for Vanderbilt. Texas only 2 for 3. Turnovers, Vanderbilt has 10, and Vanderbilt has 10. Texas has 5. Rebounds have been a story. Vanderbilt has 23, Texas has 17, and Vanderbilt had the edge in the team comparison when we started the game tonight. 10 offensive rebounds for Texas, only 5 for Vanderbilt. Well, when you're shooting 63% from the floor, then you're going to get a lot of those. You don't need a lot of offensive rebounds. What I'm trying to say, you don't need a lot of offensive rebounds when you're shooting 62% from the floor. What do you guys think should be the key for Texas to get back in the ball game? I think they have to limit Vanderbilt to one shot and one shot only. They got to hold Vanderbilt to one and done. Even though Vanderbilt has not attacked the board. Well, actually, let me change that note right there, which is why I have the extra box here. And I got to change the scoreboard. I'll make sure I do that. What Texas has to do is keep Vanderbilt out of the lane. They've got to keep Vanderbilt out of the lane because Vanderbilt has been penetrating at will, getting to the basket. They've been penetrating at will to get to the basket. And given the fact that Texas has not stopped them yet into the lane. Let's take a look at our leading scores for Vanderbilt. It's Michaela Blakes who leads all scorers with 15 points. Remember, she's the nation's leading scorer. Galvin had 13. Aubrey Galvin, the fabulous freshman from Chicago, had 13. Menwentanda had 8. Passat had 9. Those are their four major scores. Jordan Lee off the bench, a starter, I beg your pardon. Jordan Lee led Texas with 11. Madison Booker had 9. Cunningham had 4, 2 apiece for Old Care, Judd, and Harmon. And that completes the Texas scoring. They got to get more players involved, and Madison Booker has to find a way to get involved as well. 47-30. That is your score. Midseason top 20 include Kayla Blakes, who was averaging just under 26 points per game to lead the nation in women's basketball scoring, 25.9 to be exact. We'll talk to you guys and get ready for the second half of tonight's game. It is Vanderbilt 47 and Texas 30. We are back after this on Snowman Multimedia Sports.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
$7-30. Vanderbilt Commodores lead the Texas Longhorns. I'm going to make some adjustments here on my OBS. Kenneth Clark is with us. He says, "Hey Snowman, how are you doing tonight?" I'm doing good tonight. That's great to hear. And let's have a good stream tonight, which we are. Everything's going great. And can we see a sneak peek for your NASCAR stream? Well, I can tease it because it's going to happen on Sunday when I make my racing debut and call the Daytona 500. Yes, indeed. Doing a I forgot the screen over here. I have it over here. It is the day, and you're going to have a chance to see me do it live. And who knows? Depending on the success of that, it may lead to other in the future. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yes, I am diving into NASCAR, and I'm going to call Daytona 500 an assist from a couple people. I don't know what the heck I'm doing when it comes to car races, and I don't care. I'm looking to have fun, and I hope y'all come with me when Snowman dives into the Daytona 500. 47-30, Vanderbilt is here at halftime in this top 5 matchup in the SEC. We'll take a break, and when y'all get back, we'll go around the basketball scoreboard. We'll give you a preview of what we got coming this weekend and a whole lot more. It's halftime. You're inside the Fanatics halftime report. Have more after this.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
$47-30 our score at halftime at Memorial Gym in Nashville, Tennessee. And while we're at the half, I pose a question to you guys, and it goes like this. What is a stadium you have yet to visit but would love to visit? Again, what is a stadium that you have yet to visit but would love to visit? I got a few. I got a few myself that I would love to visit. Haven't had a chance to yet, but hoping to do so. I'll tell you more about the computer I got going on, and there's a pretty lady behind me that I want to show a good time. Not during times, but and that involves me doing this and making this my living. So every contribution that comes in, A, it's very, very appreciated, and B, it goes toward a very good purpose. And C, we got another purpose that we're trying to support here. It's called Climb for Chris. You'll hear more about that in a moment. 47-30, Vanderbilt leads Texas. Let's see if the Longhorns have a comeback within them. We're back after this on Snowman Multimedia Sports. Hey, Chicago, it's time to climb. Excitement is in the air as we come together for something extraordinary. The Climb for Chris fundraising event, a celebration of strength, community, and unwavering hope. One of our own, Brother Rice class of 2009, a leader, a coach, a friend, a father, Chris Hilliard has spent his life lifting others up, guiding young athletes, inspiring students, and taking every chance to explore the world with his wife Lauren and their one-year-old son. But in September of 2024, everything changed. Chris was diagnosed with a rare, aggressive brain tumor. Since then, he's been in constant, grueling treatment, traveling out of state almost every other week, from last-minute flights to long hotel stays to meals and rental cars. The bills add up fast. Chris is now a part of an international clinical trial, a treatment path that gives real hope. But staying in the fight means staying in the program, and staying in the program means more travel, more time away, and more mounting expenses. So now it's our turn to show up for him. Join us at Climb for Chris, featuring live music from Maggie Speaks, great food, drinks, raffles, and a community ready to stand tall. Every dollar raised goes toward Chris's medical and travel costs so he can focus on healing, not bills. Every $10 makes a difference. And if you can't give today, sharing the page helps more than you know. Chris is always the one who shows up when it matters. Now we climb for him. Be a part of the miracle. Be a part of the movement. Join us, support, pray, and share. Together, we climb. Learn more and contribute today at Climb for Chris by visiting climbforchris.com. All right. We're ready for third quarter. Vanderbilt with a 14-0 first quarter run to give them the lead they've yet to relinquish. Middle Lakes went 15 points. HF&H says, I want you to go to Wrigley Field. I've been in that place, Horowitz. I've been in there. In fact, I may share a story about my adventure at Wrigley Field, both as a fan and as a broadcaster during the post-game show. We got a giveaway going on. I got a couple shirts back here that says hanging out. That says hanging out with my Snowmies. If you want one, comment the word giveaway, and then couple it with either a Cash App or a PayPal donation, and we'll get you in and announce the winner during the post-game show. The last two games in the first half for Vanderbilt, they put up 59 against Oklahoma and shot 63%. And they got 47 tonight against Texas, and they shot 62%. Against Oklahoma, they were 7 of 15 from distance. They were 5 of 10 from distance tonight. And that all was in the first half. See if Texas has a rally in them. In for Texas to start the second half are their starters. Harmon, Lee, Judd will start the second half. So my mistake, along with Cunningham and Booker. And for Vanderbilt, Blakes, Galvin, Pissat, Mwantanda, and Washington. Vanderbilt is on cruise control right now. They're up 17 as we get ready to start the third quarter. At the timeline, Pissat looks to come in, bounce pass in play to Blakes. Blakes across the timeline as Vanderbilt goes left to right in the second half. Washington has it left of the circle, holds and looks. Washington on the move, hands it to Blakes. A three-pointer from the left. Yes. 18 from Blakes, and she had a big smile on her face, and why not? 50-30, Vanderbilt with the lead with 9.5 left in the third quarter. Here's Harmon Here's Harmon. They go over the top into Cunningham. Double fake, shoots it up short of the rim. Cunningham gets it back, swings in the lane with the hook shot. No good. Rebound, Jordan Lee. Lee comes up shooting baseline. Tipped out of bounds, belongs to Vanderbilt. Man, when you have 5 shots at the target and you come up empty, is not your night. 50-30, Commodores lead. 9:15 remaining in the third quarter. Seth controls, works his way to the right. Garner Bowman. Blakes was a dribble from Alvin. Layup good. Lefty layup that time. Horowitz says second choice is Fenway, especially a seat above Green Monster. That's one I'd love to do. A seat above the Green Monster. 8:55 left in the third, and Texas finds themselves down 22. Cunningham has it out front. Cunningham holds, looks. Now hands it to Lee. Lee works screen, find Harmon, offense foul. Cunningham. And when it's not your night, it is not your night. And it's not Texas's night. Cunningham hit with the offensive foul. And for Cunningham, that third foul. Out. That's 4. 8:40 left in the third quarter. Long 3. Long rebound, chase on. Bat in the air, comes down to Galvin. They get another try. Whips it underneath to Washington. She goes up, lays it up, no good, but drew the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Kenneth says about doing the race Sunday. It's Fighter Weekend. I'm not only thinking about doing the race, Kenneth, I am calling that race. Daytona 500. Aubrey Galvan and Michaela Blakes have put a whooping on Texas tonight. Blake says 18, Galvan 15. They've outscored Texas by themselves, 33-30. Sasha Washington to the free throw line. 4 points in the game, 5 with that free throw. 53-30. And 8:29 left in the third quarter. Second attempt on the way, good. 54-30, the biggest lead for Vanderbilt. Does Texas have a wrapped in? Harmon has it out to the right. Harmon replaces Booker. Booker works on the line, dump pass underneath, intended for Old Care, and it's picked off by Blakes. Blakes back the other way, left to right. Blake's in the front court, standing dribble, spins, keeps the dribble alive, guarded by Judd. Judd poked at it for a moment, pokes at it again, and now Blake's retreats back out between the rings. 16 to shoot. Blake's on the move to the right, finds Washington. I beg your pardon. Dump pass underneath to Blakes, throws the shot up, no good. Rebound Judd. Back comes Texas the other way. Harmon in the front court. Harmon draws the foul. (54-32) with a free throw to come. But it has been all Vanderbilt since midway through the first quarter when they hit Texas with a 4-0 spurt. And I do mean just that, a spurt. Free throw good for Harmon. Harmon in the game has 5 points. Booker has only 9. 54-33, 7:45 left in the third. Aubrey Galvin across the timeline into the front court. The former runner at the controls, off to the right. Out front, Washington. Back to Galvin on the drive, left of the key. What a pass underneath to Washington for the layup. What a wraparound pass. And now Washington with 6 points in the game. 56-33 and 7:20 for the third. Harmon has it out front. Harmon spins on the dribble against Michaela Blakes. On the fly into the lane. Pitch out back left to Booker. Out front, Judd. 20-foot ahead of the key. Rimming, no. Rebound, Passat. And back comes Vanderbilt again. They've been running all night. 7:05 left in the third. Galvin in the front court. Galvin leans over the dribble. Blakes cuts back door, but they dump it underneath to Washington. Shoots it in again. 58-33. What do you do if you're Vic Schaefer at this point? 6:50 for the third. Harmon in the front court trying to calm everybody down. It's a 25-point Vanderbilt lead. Booker has it off to the left. Booker holds and looks. Booker on the drive, left baseline, fakes, leans in, comes up shooting, missing. Round taken down by Washington. Now to Blakes. Blakes brings it up in the. Blakes on the drive, works it left of the lane, all the way to the hoop, reverse layup. Nope. Ball on the floor, tipped out to Galvin. Baseline jump, short. Rebound, Rory Harmon. Back comes Texas the other way on the push. Harmon in the front court, accelerates, now leaves it for Crump. Aaliyah Crump, front court to the right. In from the right corner, comes up shooting at the foul line. No. Rebound Washington. 6:10 for the third. Vanderbilt is running away and hiding and making no bones about it. They will keep their place in the standings, which is one game behind South Carolina, and they see South Carolina a little later on. They give it to Washington, low left. Washington goes up, had a shot blocked. Rebound taken down by Judd. Crump back the other way for Texas on the fly. Crump to the free throw line, comes up shooting and hitting. 58-35. 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Cunningham back in for the Texas Longhorns. And now Vanderbilt showing pressure. They lob it in play to Booker. 58-35. Vanderbilt the lead. Booker comes up shooting at the foul line. Nope. Rebound Passat. Passat has done all the dirty work under the boards tonight. Michaela Blake's back the other way. Passat for three. Short. Rebound underneath, taken down by Judd. 58-35. 5:20 for the third. Here comes Harmon on the push. Harmon on the drive. Got stripped. No foul called. Vanderbilt comes away with it. They come the other way. 5:10 for the third. Here's a three by Blakes. Yep. She's got 21. She have outscored the Texas Longhorns 36-35, and Vic Schaefer has no choice but to spend the timeout. 5:04 remaining in the third. It's Vanderbilt here tonight, 61-35. We're after this timeout.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
$61-35 Vanderbilt with the lead, and it's been all Vanderbilt tonight. Coming up Monday on Snowman in the Morning, dear Adam Silver, the All-Star game has no All-Stars in it. This is your mess, and it's your fault. I'll tell you why Monday on Snowman in the Morning. 61-35 in favor of the Vanderbilt Commodores, and it's the dynamic duo of Aubrey Galvin and Michaela Blakes. They have put Texas to work. Galvin, 15 points, 4 assists tonight, 8 rebounds as well. The entire Vanderbilt team has rebounded like demons tonight. They have an 8 rebound advantage. Blake's is 21, Galvin 15. Those two alone have more than Texas has as a team. That was not a Texas timeout last time. That was a media timeout. 5:04 left in the third. No, you know who Aubrey Galvin reminds me of? I'll give y'all an old name who she reminds me of in a moment. 61-35, Brianna Preston across in the front court. Preston plays it right back to Judd. Judd had it poked away by Blakes. Poked away again. Judd's able to get back. Picks up her dribble. Plays it out front to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Crump. A three-pointer on the way is good. That's only their third three-point goal tonight, making it 61-38. They are 3 for 8 from three-point land. 4:39 left in the third. On the drive is Blake's flying in all the way. Lays it up. Nope. Foul call. Blake shoots 2. Blake has 8 30-point games this year. She has a season high of 38. That came against Mississippi State. Felt that sneeze coming. And we're at a break? Yeah, we're at a break. Okay, now we have hit our media timeout. Phew. I'll keep this somehow. 4:35 left in the third. It is Vanderbilt 61, Texas 38. Back after this timeout.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
HF&H, you're in the lead for a t-shirt, my friend. If anybody else wants to get in on the giveaway, because we are doing a giveaway, and I'll announce the winner during the post game. All you have to do is comment the word giveaway with a hashtag and then couple it with cash or a PayPal donation, and we'll get you in the hunt for also 3 from 2024. Blake's has 21 tonight, and she's headed to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Something turned Blake's on tonight, flipped a switch because she was shut down for like the first 4 minutes of the game, and now she's being Michaela Blake's. I said I would tell you a player who Aubrey Gilvan, the freshman, reminds me of. Look up the name Mark Price. That's who she reminds me of. Blake's free throw, no good off the back of the rim. And that is her first miss from the free throw line. She is 3 for 4. Blake's again, rimming good, 4 for 5. 62-38 Vanderbilt. 24 is their lead now. Their biggest was 25. Preston has it out front to Booker. Booker on the drive, cut off right baseline, fakes, goes up, had her shot blocked, but a foul called, and Booker shoots a pair. 3 team fouls against Vanderbilt. 3 team fouls against Texas, I beg your pardon. And 2 team fouls against Texas. 9 points for Madison Booker. First one on the way, good. She's got 10. 4:21 left in the third. 62-39. Booker gets ready. Second free throw up. Second free throw out. And the rebound, Washington. And Washington is fouled underneath by Sudbury. Sit. You realize we're halfway through February already? Where is the time gone? I could have sworn it was just Thanksgiving. 4:15 left in the third, and Galvin brings it up. Galvin in the front court off to the right. Works off the dribble. Blake's is open underneath. Galvin didn't see her. Pitch out right corner from Mwintenda. On the drive into the lane, falls down. Blocking foul call against Brianna Preston. And Mwintenda shoots 2. Jakalinga Mwintenda, 8 points in the game tonight. Free throw number 1, no good off the back of the rim. Still 62-39. The second attempt on the way, good. 63-39. 4 minutes left third. Brianna Preston brings it up. This top 5 matchup has been all Vanderbilt since midway through the first quarter. Preston dancing on the dribble off to the right. Out front, Sidbury. Over the top pass into Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive. Bowls over Washington and shoots it in. 63-41. And the full court pressure has not worked, and we get a whistle underneath of an offensive foul against Blake's. So Passat departs, and Makarat comes in for Vanderbilt. Baseline right, they look to come in. Texas looks in play. That pass is tipped on the floor, and Sidbury comes out. Crump to Preston off. Low for him, goes up, scores. 63-43. And 3:28 left in the third. The drives go on. Galvin in front court. I apologize. Underneath the wash goes up. Free layup. Got it with a left hand. 65-43. 12 for the third. In the front court is Preston. Preston has it to Crump. Out front to Booker. Booker holds and looks. Back to Crump on the right wing. 15 to shoot. Crump takes a three and missed it badly. Rebound, Blake's. Blake's flying the other way. Front court to the left. Blake's at the top of the circle. Takes the three. Misses it. Rebound, Sidbury. Sidbury back the other way for Texas. Gives it to Booker. Booker now hustles it up. Long pass down to Cunningham. Cunningham has it low right. Spins in the lane. And we get a foul. Menwintanda picks up the foul. Or do we get a held ball? Instead, no, we get a foul. Third foul of the game to build. They haven't played to Booker. Booker on the drive, left baseline, bumps off Makarat. Out to the right side is Crump. Crump on the drive, in from the right, lean in, flip, wild, rebound, Cunningham. Cunningham goes back up. Nope. Rebound on the floor. And Booker able to get another ball. Belongs to Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt is doing what Texas did to LSU earlier this week, and that's holding. LSU was the nation's leading scoring team at almost 100 points a game, 98.8 to be exact. Texas came into tonight's game, averaging over 80 points per game, and they have 43 right now, 23 left in the third. Last possession after the held ball, Menwintanda brings it up. Dribble off to the right, 2:10 for the third. Underneath on Crump. They gave it to Preston. 65-43. Vanderbilt with the lead. They have a good fourth quarter. Texas nowhere near close. Michaela Blake's to the free throw line. 22 points in the ball game tonight. First one here. Yep. Blake's is 5 for 6. From the Blake's has taken 6 free throws by herself. Texas has taken 6 as a team. Second attempt, good. Let me say that again. Michaela Blake's for Vanderbilt has taken 7 free throws by herself. Texas has taken 6 free throws as a team. Matter of fact, on the night, Texas 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Vanderbilt is 12 out of 15. So they have double the free throws made, Vanderbilt does, as Texas has attempted. That's the biggest part of the difference tonight. Preston out front to Booker. The lane gets in the lane, dumps a pass underneath to Cunningham, goes up, scores. Where was this in the first half? Well, Cunningham played with foul trouble. 1:48 left in the third, 67-45. Vanderbilt with the lead. Michaela Blake dancing on the dribble off to the right. Blake's right of the lane, now gives it to Menwintanda, flying all the way in. Lefty layup blocked out of bounds, belongs to Texas. On 2 occasions, Texas got to within single digits after Texas had a 7-4 lead, and then Vanderbilt scored 14 in a row to force the first forced timeout of the ball game by Vic Schaefer. They led 18-7. They've led since. 1:20 for the third. Booker has it out front. Booker standing dribble, works her way right of the lane, backs in on Makarat, goes up, missed it. Booker the rebound, and a foul called. That foul is charged to Memantanda. Horowitz says, "I'm here for the game, and the man calling it. You don't have to give me anything." Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for your donation earlier. Very much appreciated. In play to Cunningham. Spins, shoots, and scores. She scored 6 in a row. 67-47 with 68 seconds left in the third quarter. Michaela Blake's across the timeline into the front court. Washington with a fake on Sidbury, and Booker comes up with a steal. Back they come the other way, 3-on-2. Booker on the drive to the free throw line. Pitch out right side. A crump three. Rebound Cunningham. Back up, scores. She scored 8 in a row. Final 40 seconds of the third quarter, and it's 67-49. But we get a foul in the backcourt, and that's the limit. (67-49). 38.2 left in the third. Aubrey Galvin, the fabulous freshman for Vanderbilt, reminds me so much of Mark Price. Aga Makarat to the free throw line. The 6'3 junior from Poland drills the free throw. No field goals for Vanderbilt in the last 2.5 minutes. Second free throw, good. Passat back in. Memantanda out, or Makarat is out. Beg your pardon. Washington departs as well. So your lineup for Vanderbilt: Blakes, Galvin, Passat, Mitchell, Anna Mitchell, and Memantanda. Final 35 seconds of the third quarter. 25 on the shot clock. Preston off to the left. Now circles back to the right for Booker. Booker holds and looks against Memantanda. Now Memantanda applies the pressure. Booker backs up on the dribble. Left hand back to Preston on the left wing. Right side Booker. Booker holds and looks. Over the top pass intended for Cunningham, and it's stolen by Memantanda. Hands to Blakes. Down to the final 10 seconds of the third quarter. 69-49. Blake's on the fly all the way in. Had her shot blocked, but a foul called. And Blake shoots 2. That foul is charged to Cunningham. Follow through where Cunningham got Blake's. Or Cunningham is out. She fouled out. I missed a foul somewhere. So Cunningham departs with 14 points to lead the Longhorns in scoring. Brea Cunningham, the 6'4 junior from Chula Vista, California, has just fouled out. She departs with 14 points. Kyla Oldcare, who started the game, is back in. And now this is going to trigger a review for a flagrant foul, I believe. I think I like the time being up on the scoreboard, so I'm going to rectify that for you. I gotta find a scoreboard that I can fit in this box as I'm playing around with OBS as well. So we do have an official review. That's the delay with 7.1 remaining in the third quarter. So Cunningham does indeed foul out. She finished with 14 points. She had 10 in the third quarter, and all of them came in succession. And Vic Schaefer is not pleased with the call. While we have a moment, Roots and Branches Adoption Story has its new episode coming out tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's a common foul, not a flagrant foul, as Blakes misses the free throw. She's sitting on 24 points. She's 6 for 8 from the line tonight, 7 for 9 as she hits that one. 7 seconds left in the third. Here comes Preston with a high dribble. Preston on the drive, in from the right all the way, shoots it up and in and draws the foul. With 7/10 of a second remaining in the third period. Ayanna Mitchell got a hand on it, but Preston's still strong enough to get the shot up in the air and complete the three-point play. And that will close the quarter. So it's been the Vanderbilt show since midway through the first quarter. Galvan and Blakes combined for 40 points, only 11 short of Texas's entire total. Let's see what Vanderbilt can do to close this game out. At the end of 3, it is Texas 70, and it is Vanderbilt 70, I beg your pardon, and Vanderbilt 52. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter. After this, you are listening and watching NCAA women's basketball on Snowman Multimedia Sports.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
We're ready for the fourth and final quarter as Vanderbilt leads Texas 70-52 from historic Memorial Gym on the campus of Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee, and from our Snowman Multimedia Studios. My name is Brian Snow. Hope you enjoyed as we're enjoying bringing it to you. If you want to help us out and help us grow, any donation to GoFundMe, which is our long range funding, because I'm trying to get my feet, or if you can support with a Cash App or a PayPal donation, that helps the matter also. 70-52 as we start the fourth quarter, and I'm finally getting this thing organized. A post-game report, and then after that, an accountability report on a separate stream follows this ball game. So you want to stick around for that. Matter of fact, I will set the accountability report for 10 p.m. So if you're up late, hang around with me. I'll give you my thoughts after the ball game. Brianna Preston brings it up. It is Old Care, Preston, Crump, Sidbury, and Booker for Texas. Blake Skelbon, Passat underneath. The layup is good. And it's 70-54. 16-point lead. Vanderbilt's lineup: Blake's Galvin, Passat, Menwintanda, and Del Rosario. And an offensive foul. And a Booker, 6-point game right now. Defensive foul. I kept asking all third quarter if Texas has a run in them. Well, they got 9:35 to do something here in the money period. Preston on the move to the left. I'm wondering where Rory Harmon is. Here comes Preston flying in. Lefty layup. Good. 70-56. 9:20 remaining. In play to Galvin. How many stops can Texas string together to keep this high-powered offense at bay? Galvin on the move to the left, flying left baseline, whips a pass, tipped out of bounds by Preston. Great recovery. Galvin to bring it in, baseline right. In play, it comes to Preston. Preston on the drive to the free throw line, fakes on Crump. Galvin's jumper, rimming no. Rebound comes down to Sidbury. Now they can make this a 12-point game. Preston on the fly, left baseline, kicks it left corner. A Crump three, no. Long rebound, Sidbury on the left baseline. Looking for help, comes back out to Crump. They got 16 to shoot, 8:40 for the ball game. Crump comes back out front to Preston. Again, where is Rory Harmon during this comeback? Preston scissor dribble against Old Care. Bounce pass underneath to Old Care. Double fake, shoots it in. 70-58 with 8:28 left. This is the closest that Texas has been in a while. 8:20 remaining. Blakes brings it up. Blakes across into the front court outside right. No field goals in the last 4.5 minutes. A Blakes three, rimming no. Ball on the floor. Booker comes out with it. Back comes Texas right to left. Booker on the fly. A three on the way. No. Rebound taken down by Menwintanda. Not the time to do it at that point. It's a 12-point game, 58 and 7:57 remaining. Blake's out between the rings. Works away to the right side, Menwintanda. Out front to Passat. Passat holds and looks against Crump. 12 to shoot. Passat holds and looks. That ball is tipped. Gathered in by Menwintanda, and she's tied up. Vanderbilt will keep possession. They'll have 7 on the shot clock with 7:42 remaining in the ball game. Great job by Sidbury tying up Menwintanda. And timeout called by Vanderbilt. No fouls yet for Texas. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. It is 70-58 in favor of the Vanderbilt Commodores. Led the game as many as 25. It's down to 12 right now. How much time does Texas have? Well, they got 7 minutes and 42 seconds to pull off a miracle. Do they have firepower? We'll find out when y'all get back.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline Live. every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
We got one here in Nashville, Tennessee. 60-58 is our score. And with the SC projected seeds, Texas and South Carolina each looking at a 1 seed. Vanderbilt and LSU each looking at a 2 seed. So not only does this mean something for the conference tournament, but the NCAA tournament as well, as Shea Ralph leads the Commodores in her 5th season. They have 7 on the shot clock, does Vanderbilt, after the tie-up. Blake's to come in. Looking in play to Galvin. 5 to shoot. 4, 3. Gotta hurry. Galvin's 3. Got it! Big 3-point goal for Galvin. She's got 18 in the game, and it's 73-58. 7:25 left. Here's Preston off the old care screen. Preston standing dribble out front between the circles. Holds and looks, plays it to Crump on the right wing. Here comes Aaliyah Crump on the drive, left of the lane, lays it up, no good, but a foul called, and Crump shoots a pair. With 7:15 remaining, you have to worry about the clock in this case. You have to worry about the clock. 2 free throws coming up for Preston. Need them both here if you want to continue the comeback. The first one, got it. 73-59. 7:15 remaining in the ball game. The second attempt on the way, good. It's a 13-point lead, 73-60. It was 12 a moment ago. Galvin brings it up. Vanderbilt is that they're looking to use some clock, but they got to keep scoring also. Texas has got a 25-point lead down to 13. Blakes has it out front. Kills the dribble and throws it out of bounds. Oh, boy. 6:57 remaining in the ball game. Now Texas back on the move, right to left. Preston across into the front court. Directing traffic on the move to the right. Out front it comes to Sidbury. Hand off to Booker. Booker able to get it, lost it, able to get it back. Booker on the drive. Offensive foul on Madison Booker. And a good call. She did bump her with her. She did bump her out of the way with her shoulder. 6:40 remaining. Galvin right back for Vanderbilt. Galvin in the front court, circles the wagons between the rings, hands it to Passat. Passat to Milwinton out front as they work the weave. Drop pass to Galvin. Galvin had it stripped by Old Care. Galvin able to get it back. 10 on the clock. Galvin standing dribble off to the right. Galvin comes up shooting at the foul line. Rimming no. Sidbury the rebound. A chance to make it an 11-point game for Texas, or 10 with a long one. Preston back the other way. Flying in. Throws the reverse layup. No good. Rebound taken down by Milwinton, and a jump ball, which means Texas gains possession. Looking at the student section, and a couple of guys went, what? And that's a good call because Sidbury did get her hand underneath to tie her up. 73-60, 6:10 left. They lob it in play to Booker. Booker's got to heat up right now. Here comes Booker on the drive to the free throw line. Backs up, comes up shooting. Nope. Offensive foul on Booker again. And Vic Schaefer is not happy with that call. And it's not on Booker, it's on Old Care. It is not on Madison Booker. The offensive foul is on Old Care. And Old Care got bumped into first by Mumitenda. 6 minutes left. Could that be the dagger against the Longhorns? Out front. Pass. Ball is loose on the floor. Texas comes up with it. Jump ball stays with Vanderbilt. And they'll have a full 30. .553 remaining. Texas has turned the ball over on their last 2 possessions. And now they're going to reset the shot clock to 20. .553 remaining. 73-60. Vanderbilt with the lead. Now I'm looking at how they have Memorial Gym set up. The press row is well below the floor. It's kind of like the setup at Hinkle Fieldhouse. And yes, I have conquered Hinkle Fieldhouse. They have it in play to Washington. Blakes has it out front. Michaela Blakes leans over the dribble, works her way to the right. Or to the left, mind you. Dump pass underneath to Washington. She goes up, scores! That ends a long drought for Vanderbilt in terms of field goals. And it's 75-60 and 5.5 left. Meanwhile, Texas is on a drought of their own. They have no field goals in the last 3 minutes. Over 3 minutes. Old Care at the free throw line to Booker. Booker with a fake, and it's stripped. Crump able to get it back. 13 to shoot. Booker has it back on the left wing. Madison Booker on the drive with a wraparound dribble, and we get a foul out front on Galvin. Good pass by Blakes, getting it to Washington in her sweet spot against Old Care. 5:16 remaining. Crump to come in. Foul line extended left, comes in play to Preston. Preston finds Booker. Right baseline jumper. Good. 75-62. We're halfway home in the fourth period. And now here they come on the fly as Blakes bounce past Mumitenda. Double fake, shoots it in. 2 great assists for Michaela Blakes. And the lead is back up to 15, halfway home in the fourth period. Booker has it out front, directing traffic on the move to the right. Booker between the circles with a bounce pass to Old Care, hands it back to Booker, comes up shooting at the foul line, is in from the left. 77-64, 4.5 left, and Texas has got to string at least 2 or 3 stops together to give themselves a fighting chance. They trail by as many as 25. Galvin at the controls, scissor dribble, works her way to the right to Passat for 3. Rebound underneath to Washington, missed the layup. Washington again, and another jump ball. This time it'll belong to Texas. They have a chance to cut it to 11 or 10 with a long one. As we count down here in the fourth quarter. And now there's a question if Shea Ralph called a timeout. Nope, Washington will have to depart. They spotted blood on her uniform, so they have to clean that up. They have to clean that up. Blake Scalvon, Passat Mumitenda, and Washington. So starters on the floor for Vanderbilt to try to close this out. It has been a while since the first quarter that Texas was within single digits. They're within 13 right now with 4. A couple of defensive stops, and this game can become interesting. Preston brings it up. Again, looking for Rory Harmon in this situation. Preston on the move to the left. Preston on the drive. Preston turns on the dribble, has it in the left corner, over the top into Old Care's Splits the double team on the way. Right hand hook. Missed it. Ball on the floor to Preston. Now to Booker. Foul line jump. Yes. It's an 11-point game. 77-66 and 3:48 left. You would think it wouldn't be this close. And yes, I am calling this one close. 20 on the shot clock. 3:40 on the big one. Out front is Benwintenda. On the left side is Passat. Low left Washington. Spins on Old Care and lays it up. No good. Ball on the floor. Out of bounds. Which way? Stays with Vanderbilt. With 3:32 remaining. I'm going to bring out the headset for tomorrow's game, which we go into the Missouri Valley Conference with Valparaiso and Murray State, two polar opposites. In fact, that's our game tomorrow as they have another review. It's an appeal that's going on because the call on the floor was Vanderbilt basketball. And it might be reversed. Excuse me. And Washington went up, missed the layup. Sidbury grabbed the rebound, and it was nope. It should be Vanderbilt's ball. Yep, it should be Vanderbilt's ball. It did go off of Sidbury. So that will cost Texas a timeout. So they will have only one timeout left for the next 3 minutes and 32 seconds. 77-66 Vanderbilt. 3:32 left. They've led by as many as 25. Blakes looks to come in the right corner to Washington. Back to Blakes. Goes up. Got it stripped. Out of bounds. Belongs to Texas. We've been stuck on this score for about 90 seconds. Let's see if Texas can finally cut it to single digits. Preston has it out front. 17 turnovers against Vanderbilt. Sidbury over the top into Old Care, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Vanderbilt. Two team fouls against Texas, 3 team fouls against Vanderbilt. Galvin brings it up. Galvin, a scissor dribble, working her way to the right. Now gives it to Blakes. Blakes holds and looks. Backdoor Washington goes up. Nope. Rebound Old Care. Again, a chance to cut it to single digits. On the run is Booker. Has it back. 3-pointer left wing. Rimming, no. Rebound Passat. Passat to Galvin, who leaves it for Blakes. 2:45 remaining. Texas may just have run out of time and opportunities. Here comes Blakes on the drive all the way. Lays it up. Nope. Foul call. Blake shoots 2 with 2:38 left. And I said before the start of the second half that you got to keep Vanderbilt out of the lane. They've been able to penetrate all night long. And that started midway through the first quarter. Blake's free throw, good. 78-66. 2:38 left. The second attempt on the way, good. 79-66. 2:35 left. Preston across into the front court. Preston to Booker outside left. Madison Booker leans over the dribble, directing traffic on the left wing. Now starts and stops at the free throw line to Crump. A 3 from the right. Nope. Long rebound chased down by Preston. Finds Booker. Booker on the drive to the baseline. Reverse layup is good. 79-68 with 2:12 left. Vanderbilt looking to eat some clock with each possession. 2:05 left. Passat out front. Hands it to Benwintenda. Foul called on Sidbury with 2 minutes and 1 second remaining. 79-68. Vanderbilt with the lead. They have it in play to Washington. 18 on the clock. Blakes has it out front. It'll be in her hands this possession. 1:55 left. Blake's on the drive to the right. She launches a three. Good from the right side. This game is over. Blake says 30 points for the fourth consecutive game. 82-68 with 100 seconds remaining. What a big basket for the super sophomore, Michaela Blakes. They have it underneath to Olcare. She had it stripped, comes back outside to Booker. Booker fakes, left in the lane, comes up shooting and hitting. 82-70 with 1:24 left. Blakes trots it up. Fabulous night for Michaela Blakes. The fourth consecutive 30-point game in SEC play. That's the longest since 2010. Blakes has it in her hands. Keeps control of the dribble with 1:08 left. Now picks it up. Bounce pass Galvin out front. Galvin on the drive. In from the left. Lean in. Flip on the way. Nope. Rebound Sidbury. Under a minute to go. And Vanderbilt has salted away a win. On the right side is Preston. They're wasting time. Sidbury with a three-pointer out front. Nope. Rebound Washington. 7 rebounds for Washington tonight. 9 rebounds for Washington. I beg your pardon. And this ball game's done. Coach Jay Ralph telling everybody to spread it out. 15 on the shot clock, 34 on the big one. Vanderbilt has won their 24th game of the year. Here's Blake. She's fouled off to the right with 28.4 remaining. And she will head to the line to shoot for points number 31 and 32. Michaela Blakes has 7 30-point games in SEC play this year. That ties her with LaToya Thomas from Mississippi State in 2002 and Izzy Higginbottom, who had 6 with Arkansas last year. So Michaela Blakes, the super sophomore from Somerset, New Jersey, courtesy of Rutgers Prep High School, will go to the line to shoot for points 31 and 32. Aubrey Galvin is out. Free throw good, 31 for Blakes. Galvin, the fabulous freshman from Loyola Academy in Wilmette, Illinois, near my neck of the woods, the former Rambler, really helped out the Commodores tonight. Second free throw good. 84-70 with 25 seconds left. Texas will drop to 23-3 on the year. Vanderbilt moves up to 24-2, and now they have a full game lead on Texas in the standings. 10 on the clock. A Booker 3, rimming no. Blake's the rebound. She is for the Vanderbilt Commodores. What a night for Michaela Blakes and the Vanderbilt Commodores. 4 consecutive 30-point games for this super sophomore from Somerset, New Jersey. Blakes is 11 for 13 from the free throw line. Washington goes out with a roar of approval to her teammates and from her teammates. Blakes' free throw is good. 6.5 seconds left. Washington and the Commodores really played hard tonight. Applause to them for a fabulous game. The second attempt on the way good. 32 for Blakes, and now she'll come out to a standing ovation. And a big smile on the face of Michaela Blakes, and I don't blame her, and she deserves all the applause that she is getting. 5 seconds left. Preston brings it up. 3, 2, 1. Preston gets a shot off at the foul line. No good, and that's your ball game. And the final score tonight, the Vanderbilt Commodores 86, and the Texas Longhorns 70. So Vanderbilt will move up in the not only the conference rankings, they could be top 3 because this is their 3rd consecutive ranked win. 3 consecutive ranked wins for the Vanderbilt Commodores. They took out Oklahoma as one of them, and now they have taken out 4th ranked Texas. 3 consecutive ranked wins for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Your final score tonight: from Memorial Gym in Nashville, Tennessee, it is Vanderbilt 86 and Texas 70. We'll wrap it up after this on Snowman Multimedia Sports.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Phew. This baby was a Donnybrook, and the Vanderbilt Commodores come out winners 86-70 over the previously fourth-ranked Texas Longhorns. And man, I'll tell you what, the backcourt of Michaela Blakes and Aubrey Galvin split our Fanatics players of the game tonight, especially with Blake's 32 points in the contest. But early on, it was Aubrey Galvin who really carried the Vanderbilt Commodores on a 14-0 run. She hit 3 threes in the first quarter, gave them the lead that they wouldn't relinquish. Texas got it to within single digits before they wound up trailing at halftime, but it was not to be for Madison Booker and the Longhorns, as Booker finished with 18 points in the ball game. Same with Aubrey Galvin. Do not be surprised if these two teams meet each other again in the SEC tournament. Fabulous game tonight for both teams. It was all Vanderbilt since the first quarter. The final tonight is Vanderbilt 86 and Texas 70. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow when we visit the Missouri Valley Conference as the Valparaiso Beacons, formerly the Crusaders, take on the Murray State Racers. Can Valpo get their first win of the season, or will Murray State race on to another victory? You'll find that out tomorrow. 5 o'clock is our start time. And then Saturday night is feature night, as we have the LSU Tigers hosting the South Carolina Gamecocks, number 6 LSU against number 3 South Carolina in women's basketball, all women's basketball, all the way through to the championship. That's what we have for you on Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Multimedia Sports. The executive producer of tonight's game is Shane Lake. Our coordinating producer is Jody Snow, aka Dr. K. Engineered by Victor Locke. And thanks to you, the fans, for helping us put this broadcast on tonight. And thank you to everybody that have tuned into tonight's broadcast. Your final one more time: Vanderbilt 86 and Texas 70. More women's basketball tomorrow from the Missouri Valley Conference starting at 5 p.m. And then 8 o'clock on Saturday, it is South Carolina and LSU from the Pete Maravich Assembly Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My time is up. We hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. It's NCAA basketball, women's basketball on Snowman Multimedia Sports. Have a great night, everybody. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow for Missouri Valley Conference women's basketball. Good night, everybody. preceding has been a presentation of Snowman Multimedia Sports.